Good afternoon, students. I am very happy to meet you in this afternoon session. I hope you are well and fine at your home. So attend the class regularly and learn something through online class. Okay. So I think you are fine and well at your home according to your parents' instruction. You are doing your works. Yes. Good. Okay. Today's lesson. Okay. Today I am going to teach for grade 10 the continuations of the lesson The Night the Ghost Got in Prose, James Grover Chilbas. Okay. The ghost got in. Friday I gave some study question for you for both Friday and Saturday. Have you studied? Have you studied? Good. I think you have studied. Okay, today I am going to give you another study question. Monday. Today's study question is poem memory lines. First poem life memory lines. Clear? First poem life memory lines of 14 lines. Read that poem. Those who studied already, just revise that one. Okay. So Tuesday, tomorrow's study question, paragraph. Read the paragraph. Life's paragraph. Have you bought the gate? Do you have the gate? So bought the buy new gate or seniors you got the gate and start to read. Okay, don't waste your time. So Tuesday, tomorrow read the paragraph of poem. Have you understood? So today read the memory lines. Tomorrow read the paragraph. Have you understood? Okay. Come to our lesson. The night the ghost got in prose. Nearly 1.5 page I completed. 1.5, not 1.5. Yes, 1.5 page I completed. We have more pages are there. So no need to clearly explain the story because already you know the story well. That's why I am little bit fast. I am moving. Okay, have you understood? I am not. Otherwise, I would read this waste of time. I think so. You are very familiar with the story because I want to read the line by line reading. That's why I am going little bit fast. Okay. Okay. Good. Come students. So here the narrator James is narrating the story. The incident happened in his life on November 17, 1950. What happened in the life of our narrator? It is actually not a real story, a fiction. Okay. Herman, Roy, brother of this narrator, both were neighbors, and mother of narrator. All these things happened. Okay. Story. Okay. What happened on the night, early morning, and 1:15? When he came out of the bathroom, he heard the sound of the footsteps in the ground floor or dining room. Okay, the footstep was just rotating or revolving, just making a circle around the dining table. Okay, at the time, at first he thought it was his brother or father. This Roy came back from the Indianapolis. Okay, states of America, one of the states of America. Next he thought it was a burglar. Okay, final one is he thought it was a ghost. So then what happened? He called to get the help. He called his brother Herman. Was in one room. Mother was sleeping in another room. He called it the Herman to go down and want to see what was going on there. Okay. Then at the time the footstep came to the staircase. They rushed into the home and just slammed the doors. They were locked the doors and they kept inside. After a period of time, again they came out. At the time, mother woke up from the bed. She asked what was the step sound there, and they thought it was burglars. She came to the conclusion it was burglar. Then they want to inform. They want to just inform that to the police. At the time, the phone was in the ground floor. They could not go there. So mother got a idea to allot the neighboring people, Bordwell's family, to alert the Birdwell's family and inform them to inform this message to the police. Come to our point. Page number 31. All of you take page number 31. Take the textbook with pencil. Okay. Page number 31. I am reading this left hand side last paragraph. Don't either of you go a step, said mother. We will call the police. Since the phone was downstairs, I did not see how we were going to call the police. Nor did I want the police, but mother made one of her quick, incomparable decisions. She flanked up a window of their bedroom with face the bedroom windows of the house of the neighbor, picked up her shoes and ran through a pane of glass across the narrow space that separated the two houses. The two houses, it's a very narrow space, okay, not a wide space, it's very narrow space between these two houses. She opened the window pane and threw the shoes at the neighbor's house. Who was this Bordwell means this gas twinkled into the bedroom occupied by a retired engraver named Bordwell and his wife, who were living in the neighboring house, means a retired Mr. Bordwell engraver. What is the meaning of engraver means? So write the meaning of engraver, that is it will help you a lot. To curve text or symbols into usually for the purpose of identification. So curve text or symbols into usually for the purpose of identification. Engraver, okay, curve text or symbols into usually for the identifications curving. Named Bordwell and his wife. Bordwell had been for some years in rather a bad way and was subject to mild attacks. Almost everybody we knew or lived there had some kinds of attacks. Okay, it is in a humorous way our narrator addresses these things. Okay, so actually these old people, old people had a mild attacks already. Okay, so he is humorously saying that neighboring people have some kind of attacks in their life. Okay, normally life may be like both the happiness and sadness will come to our mind, like that he is narrating. It was now about 2 o'clock of a moonless night. Clouds hung black and low. Bordwell was at the window in a minute, shouting, frothing a little, shaking his fist. Okay, frothing means, write the meaning of frothing, spitting. Okay, spitting. Little shaking his fist. We will sell the house and go to Peoria. Okay. See now what was going on. Now the time, actually initially the incident started by 1:15. Now the time is 2 o'clock. At the time what happened, she threw the shoes at the neighboring house. At the time, okay, the day is actually new moon day, not the full moon day. There was no moon at the sky. It is a new moon day. Okay, we will have two moons. One is new moon and another one is full moon. It is not a full moon, new moon. So full area is full of darkness. Okay, they cannot see anyone. Okay, such a time was that one. At the time, they threw the shoes at these people. At the time, they are saying, we will sell the house and go back to Peoria. We could hear Mrs. Bordwell saying, it was some time before mothers got through to Bordwell. After reaching these shoes at their place, they are shouting. They did not know the shoes came from neighboring house without knowing that Mrs. Bordwell was saying she had a plan to sell all the things from this place and go back to Peoria. It is also one of the places of this important city in the place important city in Peoria means a city in Illinois, important city in the place Illinois, States of America. We could hear Mrs. saying it was sometime before mothers got through to Boardwell. Burglars, she shouted. Burglars in the house. Okay, have you understood that? Before that, she thought in her mind it was like that to sell the house and go back to Peoria. But after that, she heard the sound of burglars. Okay, she had some idea. Okay, maybe the burglars in the house. So Herman and I had not dared to tell her that it was not burglars but ghosts, for she was even more afraid of ghosts than of burglars. Bodwell at first thought that she meant there were burglars in his house, but finally he quieted down and called the police for us over an extension phone by his bed. And initially, this narrator thought to inform her mother about his mother about the ghost, but she had more fear of ghost than burglars than a ghost. Okay, yeah, she had more fear. So what will happen? He may not know. That's why they did not disclose about the ghost. Narrator thought it was ghost. Okay, because no one is there. Okay, they cannot see anyone there. That's why he thought it was a ghost. But if they informed this to mother, mother did not control her emotions. That's why they did not disclose. But Mr. Bodwell thought the burglar was in the house of Mr. Bodwell. Okay. After that, he come. Yes, whatever it may be, through extension phone, he made a call to the police and informed them. Okay. After he had disappeared from the extension phone by his bed. After he had disappeared from the window, mother suddenly made as if to throw another shoe, not because there was further need of it, but as she later explained, because the thrill of heaving a shoe through a window glass had enormously taken her fancy. I prevented her. Come, heaving means throwing. Okay, heaving means throwing. Enormously means highly. Throwing. Enormously means highly. What happened after this? This Mr. Bodwell made a call and informed the police. Then after that, again Bodwell left the place. He again tried to throw the shoes at the neighboring house, because this narrator stopped her, because after that she disclosed that because of the thrill she threw the shoes at the neighboring house. Okay, I prevented her. The police were on hand in a commendable short time. What is the meaning of commendable? Commendable means a deserving praise. What is the meaning of commendable? Deserving praise. Okay, police were on hand in a commendable short time. A Ford sedan full of them, 2 on motorcycles and a patrol wagon with about 8 into and a few reporters. Okay, just listen. Okay, how the people in America, this police came. Okay, just a phone call. Yes, one Ford sedan car, as well as one motorbike, 2 of them, as well as one wagon. Okay, patrol wagon, 8 of them. They came in a commendable manner. Okay, I can just remember one of the this movie, not one of the movie, most of the movies. This Vivek, comedy Vivek. Do you know? And nowadays very rare to see. Yes, some movies we have seen this Vivek. Yes, Vele illa Pattadari. Yes, that Vivek. Once upon a time, he said in some movies, in Tamil movies, the police comes only at the climax. When the fight was going on, they never come. If the difficulties was going on, they never come. Only at the end of the movie, police come and arrested the villains. Have you understood that? Like that, he criticized in one of the movies. Yes, you came in the climax of the scene. Have you understood? Like that. But here the police were not like that. They came in a commendable short time. They came there. They began banking means striking at our. They banking at our front door. Flashlight lights shot streaking off a gleam up and down the walls across the yard. Down the walk between our house and Boardwell's open up, cried a hoarse voice. We are men from headquarters. Headquarters means meaning the military unit consisting of a commander and his support staff. Okay, here America, this headquarters, who were there in the headquarters means the military unit consisting of a commander and his support staff. Okay, come. So these people came to there in time, and with the flashlights they are checking this both house and that narrow place also they are walking, and they are seeing any strange things. They said the burglars, okay, maybe any burglar were moving this house. Okay, they are checking that one. Okay, then cried a horse. They are banging the door. Open the door. Okay, we are from headquarters. I wanted to go down and let them in, since there they were, but mother would not hear of it. You have not yet stitched on, she pointed out. Okay, but I heard the sound of police were just moving here and there. I wanted to go and open the door. Mother did not hear the banging sound. At the time, mother not allowed me to move even a stitching, even a single step. She pointed out, you would have catch your death. I wound the towel around me again. Finally, the cops put their shoulders to our big heavy front door with its thick beveled glass and broke in it. I could hear a rending of wood and a flash of glass on the floor. Beveled means see the glossary. What is the meaning of beveled? Beveled means reduced to a sloping edge. Reduced to a sloping edge. That is beveled. Rending means tear into pieces. Come. So now what happened? Okay, a big door with its thick beveled glass and broke in it. Okay, they broke the front glass. Okay, then they could hear a rending of wood and flash a glass on the floor of the hall. Their lights played all over the living room and crisscrossed nervously into the dining room, stabbed into the hallways, shot up the front stairs, and finally up the back. Okay, now let's just come to the conclusion. They just knocked the door, but no one has opened the door. So they broke the door and they came inside the hall or this sit out. Finally, they crossed the dining. Finally, they reached the staircase and they came up. They caught me standing in my towel at the top. The heavy policeman bounded up the steps. Who are you? He demanded. I live here, I said. Okay, now. The police men were very serious to find the thief. So say they, after reaching the staircase, they bounded up and they asked, "Who are you?" Okay, maybe they thought these people were the thief, but they asked, "Who are you?" "I am living. I live here," I said. The officer in charge reported to mother, "No sign of nobody, lady." He said, "Must have got away. What would he like?" There were 2 or 3 of them, mother said. Hoofing. Hoofing means loud and loud, eager cry. Mother said hoofing. Hoofing means loud, eager cry. And a loud, eager cry. Mother. Woofing and crying on, slamming doors. Funny, said the cough. Okay. Mother was saying about what was the police doing there. Okay. That one mother was saying, slamming doors. Funny, said the cough. All you, yeah, windows and doors was locked on inside, tight as a tick. Tick means, what is the meaning of tick means? Any of the 8-legged creature. Any of so many creatures has 8 legs, including spiders and scorpions. Okay, this he is giving a comparison. Okay, mother is giving a humorous. Okay, police was searching here and there because complaint was burglars. There were no burglars. No one is there. Finally, they came and they informed the mother. Okay, there were no one is in your house. Mother was saying, okay, I heard the sound, the banging of the doors. Okay, 2 or 3 of them banging my door like that. Okay, actually it was done by police only. So he was saying, oh, what a funny you are. Then you lock the door like a scorpions or this spiders like a tick. Okay, so he is giving comparison like that. They have locked the door in such a way. Spiders, you know how it will hide. Like that, scorpions, we cannot see the scorpions, it will hide in such a way. Like that, you have closed your door and you are hiding inside the house. That comparison. We could hear the tromping of the other police. Tromping means tromp, marching. What is the meaning of tromping? Tromping means marching. Tromping means marching. Marching of the other police. Police were all over the place. Doors were hanged open. Drawers were hanged open. Windows were shot up and pulled down. Furnitures fell with dull thumps. A half dozen police emerged out of the darkness of the front hallway upstairs. Okay. Then all the policemen came inside the house and they started to search drawers, closets, okay, all these things. They are furnitures with dumb thumbs. Yeah, half dozen police emerged out of the darkness of the front hallway upstairs. They begin to ransack the floor. Ransack means, right, the meaning of ransack the floor means to make a vigorous and thorough search. Ransack. Okay, what they are doing a ransacking the floor, a vigorous search. Pulled beds away from the walls, tore cloths of the hooks in the closet, pulled a suitcase and box of shelves. Okay, what were things they are doing? Okay, shelves, they are opening the shelves. Beds, they have turned the beds. Curtain from this windows, they have curtains they have removed. Such a way they are doing a vigorous action to find out some people in the house. One of them found an old sitar that Roy had won in the pool tournament. Okay, Roy won tournament. He got a prize, that is a sitar. What is the meaning of sitar? See the gloves vocabulary. Sitar means a musical instrument consisting of a flat wooden sound box with numerous strings stretched across it, placed horizontally and played with fingers. Okay, that is a string instruments, I think so. Okay, sitar that Roy had won in a pool tournament. Look here, Joe, he said. Okay, one of the police man's name is Joe. So showing that to Joe, he said, streaming it with a big paw. The cop named Joe took it and turned it over. What is it? He asked me. It's an old sitar our guinea pig used to sleep on. Okay, now they have checked that musical string instrument also by turning it, and they were searching it. At the time, what is this? Okay, now our narrator is explaining about instrument as well as guinea pig used to sleep on the sitar. What is this guinea pig? Means a domesticated tailless South American rodent originally raised for food. Okay, and this is maybe their domestic animal or maybe pet. They used as a pet because but in that place they used as a food, meat. Okay, South African rodent usually raised for food. Okay, domesticated tailless. Okay, it has no tail. Okay, come. I said it was true that a pet guinea pig we once had would never sleep anywhere except on the sitar, but I should never have said so, Joe. And the other cop looked at me a long time. They put the sitar back on his shelf. Okay. But he tried to say this to the cop, but they never listened that. Okay, come to the point. Okay, now he explained once they had a guinea pig, that guinea pig used to sleep on the sitar. Okay, come. No sign. Oh, nothing, said the cop, who had first spoken to mother. The lady seems historical. Historical means, right, the meaning already it's there. Historical means affected by wildly uncontrolled emotions. Okay, some people show emotional, not a normal emotion. They will overacting. Okay, for example, in movie will say, so no, in some comedy shows, if anyone imitating this Shivaji Ganeshan, you know about the old actor Shivaji Ganeshan, yes? Shivaji Ganeshan normally acts more than what he get as a salary. Okay, if you give 100 rupee, he will act for 200. That is overacting. Okay, in the such a comedy they will use. But here they are saying the same. No sign, no nothing, said the cop, police, who had first spoken to mother. The lady seems historical. They all nodded, but said nothing. Just looked at me. In the small silence, we all heard a creaking in the attic. Okay, what was going on? When the narration was going on like this, the first police who talked to mother, he is saying, okay, mother was somewhat different, okay, overacting. All the police accepted that. At the time when they were discussing like that, they had the sound of a mother, this attic, okay, attic extended building, there was a creaking sound was going on, okay, creaking in the attic. Grandfather was turning over in bed. What's that? Snapped Joe. Okay, snapping means a quick break. 5 or 6 cops sprang for the attic door. Before I could intervene or explain, I realized that it would be bad if they burst in on grandfather unannounced or even announced. Okay. So on hearing the sound, okay, police are already very vigorous people. This police, they are doing work in such a manner. At the time, before I intervened them, they try to enter into grandfather's house, grandfather's room. Okay, in night time, when you announced or unannounced, if you are getting into that grandfather's room, the grandfather is looking in different way. He was going through a phase in which he believed that General Meade's men, under steady hammering by Stonewall Jackson, were beginning to retreat and even desert. Retreat means withdrawing. Okay. Here they are talking about the civil war in America. Okay, civil war it is between Meade's men and the Stonewall Jackson. Okay, Meade's men and Stonewall Jackson. At the time, because of the hammering of the Stonewall, the Meade's army is withdrawing from the war. Okay, have you understood that concept in the mind of our grandfather? Have you understood or not? Okay. Beginning to retreat and even desert. Okay, so grandfather was sleeping in that attic. At the time, grandfather had a thought in his mind. Okay, this Meade's army people are deserting or even withdrawing from the this war because of Stonewall Jackson's people are shooting in such a way. Have you understood? Remaining things we will see in the next class. Okay, so students, so we have 2 or 3 minutes more. Before that, I cannot finish this lesson. Next class I will finish this lesson and we will move into the next part. Okay, as I instructed in the beginning, in this class, in beginning I said yes. Today's study portion, Monday's study portion is memory lines. Read the memory lines. Already studying means revise the memory lines. Have you understood? Next tomorrow's this Tuesday you read the paragraph, poem paragraph. Have you understood, Anna? Do one thing, students. Okay, those who are very poor in handwriting, I already said buy one 2-line note and start to write some handwriting. That is very, very important because 10th grade this handwriting marks are there. Have you understood? Don't think that it is a burden for you. I already said in the classes. Okay, don't think that it is a burden for your life. Okay, improve your handwriting. That is very, very important. The next one is daily read as well as read the textbook. That is very important. Read the textbook. Textbook reading is very important and improve your vocabulary skill. I am giving so many vocabulary for you. It is helpful for you in the future. If you are reading something, you can understand that. Have you understood or not? Okay. Good students. Okay. So today I am winding the class. Okay. Thank you.